Alright, everyone. Melissa X Reader Part 6. Zane explained his night. He had had a talk with KC that went bad. So, after she left, Zane went to go grab a drink. When returning to our table, he found a letter telling him to meet her at a spot near the beach with tears in his eyes. Zane explained that when he went to the spot, he found he found KC making out with his brother. That's why he was alone. Your POV. Shocked. You and Melissa tried comforting Zane to no avail. After a while, you heard someone coming. Looking up, you saw KC. A part of you wanted to tell her to go F off, but Melissa stopped you and whispered in your ear, we should probably let them talk. You looked at Zane, nodded your head, and got up to go with Melissa. Zane suddenly yelled out, "Thank you, Eli." You replied, "Of course, Zane." Walking away, you asked Melissa what she wanted to do. Melissa's POV. I told Eli that I wanted to go find Gareth, find out what really happened. Eli agreed, remarking that he could be as hurt as Zane. After a while of searching, you finally found him, and just as you thought, he was broken, just as his brother was. Gareth explained that he had been hanging out with Caitlin and Travis until he wanted face paint. He said he wanted to be a tiger. Of course he did. On his way to the face painter, he stopped at our table, thinking KC, and maybe Zane, might want face paint too. Garth went on to tell you that he didn't find anyone there, just a note, which he had thought was for him. The same note that Zane had found. Eli whispered to himself, thinking no one could hear, "You stupid motherfucker." Gareth said that when he had made it to the spot, he was pulled by KC, and without realizing it was her, they made out. Everything clicked. You now understood what had happened, and, well, you and Melissa were equally shocked and dumbfounded, mostly at Garth's stupidity. And KC's as well, because she didn't even sign the note. This could have all been averted. You both put those feelings aside, realizing that Garth needed someone to talk to, just as Zane did. For the rest of the night, you stayed with Garth. Eventually, you and Melissa. Eventually, you ended up at his and apparently all of Melissa and Melissa's friend's house. Wow, I can't believe what would happen here. I kind of don't want to know. There, you just watched movies with Garth, and you talked, and he told you about his feathers. And, well, you had never heard of explosive feathers, and frankly, you didn't want to know anything more. All night, you just heard about exploding feathers. Because it was so late, Melissa asked if you just wanted to sleep on the couch instead of walking home. Readily agreeing and thanking her, you almost forgot to tell Gareth something very important. "Gareth," you called out. "Yeah, Eli?" "Gareth, tomorrow you should try to explain what happened to Zane. Maybe you just need to try, Gareth." Tearing up a bit, Gareth said, Yeah, you're probably right, Eli. Thank you, Eli, for everything." He said, "Of course, Gareth. You're my friend now. Of course." Satisfied with Gareth's answer, you finally slept after this crazy, crazy night. End scene. That was I think that was like a regular length for one. I had wanted it to be like extra long because the last one wasn't long at all, but you know, I did try. But I think that ended off where it was supposed to. Looking at it, I could have merged the other one and this one together, but I didn't. So it's fine. But I am realizing that we are getting near the end of season 5, and don't worry, we're gonna go into season 6, baby, and that's gonna get crazy. Thank you for listening. I'm I'm satisfied with this one. This one turned out pretty well. I'll see you for tomorrow. Goodbye, guys.